On February 14th, an armed gunman killed 17 people at Marjory Stoneman Douglas High School in Parkland, Florida. Since the tragedy, students who experienced that gun violence have become activists to end it. Their movement, March for Our Lives, was brought to Naperville for the second stop in the group's Road to Change tour.
Naperville and Parkland have very similar demographics. Parkland was the safest city in Florida for 8 years in a row. We don't experience gun violence in any form until this incident occurred. It shows you that nowhere in this country is safe until we are all safe.
The town hall at the DuPage Unitarian Universalist Church last night featured students from Downers Grove North and students from Chicago, who were joined by Parkland students for a discussion about gun violence in our communities.
A lot of people love to call us gun grabbers, and I never knew that's what it meant when I wanted to save my friends' lives or wanted to save lives of the youth in communities severely affected by gun violence. But we're not gun grabbers. We just want to implement programs that will allow these kids to live full, successful lives.
Yes, in Chicago, there's a lot of misconceptions. Whether it's wrong place, wrong time, or gang violence, and it's really it's not that at all. It's senseless acts of violence that is being normalized. And what we are trying to do is we're just trying to fight for justice and trying to fight for awareness, letting people know the situations that you are put in shouldn't be normal. Losing someone shouldn't be normal.
Traveling through 20 states for town halls, rallies, and public displays, the core of the tour is REV, or Register, Educate, Vote.
Of course, we want to reach out to one of the most underserved subgroups of voters, which would be the young people. They don't vote as big of numbers as the other demographics. So we think it's just awesome that they're having this event and that we're here to try to register as many students as we can.
A few hundred came out for the event, including local candidates and residents, while local students took the front rows in the audience.
And hear what they have to say and inspiration from them, because they've just inspired me so much. Because ever since I've been young, I guess I've kind of been raised in a very political household, but I've never taken action or really done anything. I've just been I'm a political teen, what's up? And I feel with this whole movement that they've started, that it's enabled me to do things and to actually write letters and say things and to get friends together and to walk out of school, and it's given me confidence and inspiration.
At the end of the evening, the Downers Grove North students presented the Parkland students with a check for over $1,000 they raised to go toward the March for Our Lives movement.
Thank you, everyone in Naperville. We appreciate the support. And as our first gesture to move forward in our work with the Chicago students, we are pledging all of that money to chicagostrong.org.
It was a gift that the Parkland students also doubled.
Because if we all come together on this, we can show how strong we are when we unite. If we're divided, we're going nowhere.
Reporting for Naperville News 17, I'm Christine Lena.